Like when programmers kid and say that they Google everything, it's not a joke anymore. So we are now going deeper into this ideation. I have said that I am going to do work on this idea, which is ownership proof. So let me document the next steps for building this application. I'm going to create a repo, implement a way. As a developer, the reason why you create a repository is because it's a great place to like track changes. So in case you make mistakes, you can revert. You can create branches if you want to like explore some thought and come back to the original one. Prove ownership of, let's say for now, of a digital collection without revealing blockchain address and which item you own. How do you prove that you own the address that you are claiming? Oh my gosh. Did I just show that I can't do this idea? Whenever this happens to me and I run into a problem I can't solve, I'm just like, I want to eat. And I just think I want to have a snack. I need a break. Solution. Only way they could own the address is if it's in their Metamask wallet. I need to figure out a way to use a Web3.js library in TypeScript. But actually, sometimes you're fixated about the solution a little bit more than actually like what is the problem you're trying to solve. I don't have to necessarily use Web3.js. I just need to know how to connect to a wallet so I can get the wallet address of the user just because I want to prove that they own the wallet, which is important because that address is from another blockchain. Connect to Metamask wallet using TypeScript. Yeah, perfect. This is a nice, cute tutorial. I'm gonna do this now actually. And then they're saying, okay, so you need to create it. So that is finally installed. And then the first thing we're gonna do is check to see if the user has Metamask installed. So we will use the Metamask window.ethereum API to check if they have it installed. This was the default files from the install. npm start. Okay, Metamask wallet. Okay, wonderful. So now we know how we can use TypeScript to get the wallet address and connect to a Metamask wallet. This is amazing. So now we know that we can proceed with the rest of this app idea, because remember in the README, it's very important for me to know your address on another blockchain because I'm assuming that's where the collection exists, the NFT collection. So I'm so happy about that. So we can move on. So it's no longer a blocker. So now we need to see how we can get a list of holders for a particular NFT collection. So I already researched this before starting, and that's what made me think, you know what, I should make this into a YouTube video. And because the solution was to use Alchemy. Within an NFT collection, you have various tokens, and each token has an ID. So you can check to see who owns each token, but you'd have to do that for each NFT within the collection. So if you have a collection of like 10,000 or 20,000 NFTs, for example, then I have to like do a query 10,000 times to get the holder for each one. How to get a list of NFT holders for a given collection. So you see they're saying the same. Although there are vast amounts of typically you would have to spin up a node and call the owner of the function. You don't have to spin up a node per se. You can use a node provider, but you can also spin up a node, call the owner of the function of the token contract, and do that for as many times as there are NFTs within that contract. So that could be expensive and time consuming, but we have a way to save on time and engineering efforts by replacing it with this single call. And if you do hackathons, I think Alchemy does sponsor some hackathons, so it's a good idea to learn how to use it in general because it might lead you to more prizes if you're doing hackathons in the future. So let's start. All right, so the first thing I need to do is sign up for a free Alchemy account. So I already have an account, so I just logged in, but you can sign up using your Google address if you want. Navigate to the Alchemy dashboard and then click create new app. So create app, chain Ethereum. Is it going to be for Ethereum? Yeah, because I'm not doing any transactions on the chain. So Ethereum, create app. Perfect. Now that I've created the application, the next step is to Click on your app view key button on the dashboard, take note of the API key and HTTPS URL. You will need this later, okay? So create a node project. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to make directory NFT holders. All right, in the meanwhile, I need to think about a collection to get the NFT holders for. What's the most interesting NFT collectors and why would I want to give them perks? I mean, ideally, I should have my own NFT collection so I can give my own user perks. I have a friend who has a music NFT collection. Should I do it for his NFT collection and give you perks such as tickets, discount code for tickets for future events? That's actually a nice idea. Like, why not plug my friend? Yeah, because I could do CryptoPunks, but I just need to find his NFT collection. So what is it called again? Eternal Garden. Let's see if it's on OpenSea. Okay, awesome. So I could get the contract address of this ID. So if I contract, an NFT is created by a smart contract, and that smart contract will have a list of the token IDs for that NFT collection. So let's say you have NFT of 700 tokens or 700 NFTs, and you would have token 0, token 1, token 2, token 3, token 4. So it's a token ID for this particular one that I clicked, but I just wanted the smart contract address for the whole collection, which is on the Ethereum blockchain. So I'll be using that for mine, and I'm gonna get perks to the NFT holders of this particular NFT collection. Videos that's just for fans. Yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, I just want to have that there. So now that I have that, they want me to just create a file, which is main.js. Add the following code to the main.js file. Perfect, will do. So this is the TK Eternal Garden contract address. Is this the API key? So what I'll do is I'll probably install .env so I can manage the keys. So I'll do npm install save .env, and I say .env, and also env sample as API key is equal to. So even though I've used this many times, I always forget how to initialize it. I knew something .config. So that's the API key. What's next? I think that's it. Now I could just run it. Okay. Did I uncomment this? All right, so now that I have the list of the owners, I need to actually save it. So NFT holders.json. Well, that's nice. So we have the holders of that particular NFT collection thanks to Alchemy. So far, so good, man. In this present stage, that doesn't really make too much sense. Because right now, if you connect via the wallet, that is how you prove that you own the particular item. Well, it is how you prove that you own the address. But what we want to do is prove that you own the item. You know what I'll do? I'll use the phone a friend option. I'm going to message my friend Jen. She was in the ZK App Builders program. I'll see what she thinks.